History of Prussia, 26. 30 Years War Preparations Part 7. History of Hungary and Transylvania, from Stephen Bocskai to the Treaty of Xanten. Last time, I finished the story with the assassination of Stephen Bocskai. This time, I will continue to talk about Transylvania after that. The Prince of Transylvania who succeeded Stephen Bocskai was Gabriel Bathory. The fact that a person who draws the blood of Bathory became a Prince of Transylvania, for the Habsburg, the situation seemed favorable. From here, by inserting the history of the Holy Roman Empire into the history of Hungary and Transylvania, I would like to reflect on events that may help us understand the 30 Years' War. 1546, the Schmalkaldic War begun. 1555, with the Peace of Augsburg, the Schmalkaldic League made the Habsburgs to tolerate Protestant, and the Schmalkaldic War ended. 1568, in the Netherlands, the 80 Years' War, the War of Netherlands Independence began. 1606, with the Peace of Vienna, Transylvania made the Habsburg to admit Transylvanian independence and religious freedom. 1606, Peace of Svitozerok. The war between the Habsburg and the Ottoman ended with the mediation of Stephen Bocskai, Transylvania, and he was assassinated shortly afterward. In 1609, we focus on events in three regions: Bohemia, Netherlands, and Zurich-Klevsburg. 1. Bohemia. The Holy Roman Emperor, Rudolph II, Habsburg, issued the Letter of Majesty to Bohemia. With this letter the Habsburg allowed Bohemia religious freedom. 2. Netherlands. 80 Years' War. The War of Netherlands Independence got ceasefire and 12 years truce. 3. Jülich-Klevsburg. War of the Jülich Succession began in Jülich-Klevsburg, where it was adjacent to the Netherlands. Although roughly, it seems vaguely that all the conflicts we have discussed so far have been movements against the Habsburg monopoly. You can see that dissatisfaction with Habsburg, which was strengthening its monopoly, was growing in various regions. If the anti-Habsburg feelings could be successfully connected, it seems that there were bases for combining these conflicts into one big war. In short, it seems that the low fire of the 30 Years' War was spurting throughout the interior and periphery of the Holy Roman Empire. Habsburg does not tolerate religious freedom means that Habsburg will strengthen its monopoly. Habsburg allows freedom of religion means that Habsburg will weaken its monopoly. At the same time, it should have meant that the Habsburg would hand over their monopolized interests to other powers, both inside and outside the Holy Roman Empire. Therefore, the people of these regions, seeking freedom of religion, the cession of rights and interests and sovereign based on the actual conditions of the region, sought an ally, united, and confronted the Habsburg. Wasn't so? Allies included the powerful margraves and landgraves within the Holy Roman Empire. I believe this is the reason why the scale and regions of the 30 Years' War expanded, and why the 30 Years' War became more complicated. 1612, the Holy Roman Emperor was succeeded Matthias from Rudolph II. 1613, the Prince of Transylvania was replaced Gabriel Bethlen from Gabriel Bathory. Then in 1614, with the Treaty of Xanten, England and France halted the War of the Jülich Succession, which was about to escalate into the War of Netherlands Independence. At Jülich-Klevsburg, it was John Sigismund and Wolfgang Wilhelm who fought for succession. It seems that it was John Sigismund, Hohenzollern, who benefited from the Treaty of Xanten. By the Treaty of Xanten, I think that the War of Netherlands independence was able to get a grace period for a while. 1618. Prussia and Brandenburg were united under John Sigismund Hohenzollern. Brandenburg, Prussia was born. 1619. The Holy Roman Emperor was succeeded Ferdinand II from Matthias. Back to the point where Prince of Transylvania was replaced Gabriel Bethlen from Gabriel Bathory. It seems that it was Ottoman who led this replacement. After the dawn of the Age of Discovery, Transylvania was deepening its ties with the Habsburg. Transylvania was about to leave out from Ottoman's control. Ottoman should have been waiting for the opportunity to somehow keep Transylvania under his control. I think that the Ottoman caught the timing of the power down with the succession of the Holy Roman Emperor. Gabriel Bethlen was a person who originally worked with Stephen Bocskai. His true longing would be the independence of Transylvania. Gabriel Bethlen asked for Ottoman's help as a means of becoming Prince of Transylvania, and once he became Prince of Transylvania, he would not intend to allow Ottoman to intervene Transylvania any further. To do so, Gabriel Bethlen had to rely on the power of the Habsburg to counter the Ottomans. He offered to marry the daughter of the Holy Roman Emperor Ferdinand II, Habsburg. I will try to imagine how the Habsburg felt about this marriage. Even if the daughter of Ferdinand II would marry to Gabriel Bethlen, who had strengthened their ties to the Ottomans, the Habsburg would not take Transylvania under his control. He didn't want to repeat the same failure as Stephen Bocskai. By the time of the 12 Years' Truce, the Habsburg may had given up on the absorption of Transylvania, in the same way he had given up on completely preventing Netherlands' independence. Let's look back on the environment surrounding the Holy Roman Empire, and the situation of European forces against the New World at this time. The Prussia silver mine was discovered in 1545. In 1580, the Iberian Union, the personal union of Spain and Portugal led by Spanish Habsburg, was established. The East India Company was founded in 1600. The Dutch East India Company was founded in 1602. The Union of 1603, Union of England and Scotland was formed in 1603. Habsburg policy might have changed as follows. 1. In mainland Europe, the Holy Roman Empire order will be maintained, and France will not be allowed to expand its territory any further. 2. Giving up on completely blocking Netherlands' independence, but not allow Netherlands' independence to expand any further. Not allow English or French to intervene into the War of Netherlands' independence. 3. Concerning the East Indies, the Iberian Union, Spain-Portugal Union will confront England and the Netherlands. 4. In the New World, North and South America, starting with the development of the Potosi silver mine, Habsburg monopoly rule will establish. To us of posterity, if the margraves and landgraves within the Holy Roman Empire, accompanied with the Habsburg, sought to establish hegemony in the East India and the New World, it would have been desirable for the Holy Roman Empire. Actually, the Habsburg monopoly tendency was too strong, so it seems that the margraves and landgraves of the Holy Roman Empire did not intend to aim for the New World together with the Habsburg. In the video's History of Prussia in the Past, we examine the reality that, while they had an excellent shipping organization called the Hanseatic League, they were preoccupied with power struggles within the Holy Roman Empire. On the mainland of Europe, I think they were no longer partners with the Habsburg aiming for the New World. nor were they partners with the Habsburg in maintaining the order and stability of the Holy Roman Empire in Europe. Go back to the marriage of Gabriel Bethlen and the daughter of Ferdinand II. In the end, Ferdinand II refused Gabriel Bethlen marriage proposal. In response to this result, Gabriel Bethlen chose a marriage partner instead of Habsburg, opponent considered as a counterforce to the Ottoman. That was Hohenzollern. John Sigismund, Prussia, was trying to find a way to survive between the dual powers of Poland and the Habsburg. Gabriel Bethlen, Transylvania, was searching for a way to survive between the dual powers of Ottoman and the Habsburg. There may have been many commonalities in each other's policies, interests and philosophies. It may have been difficult for the margraves and landgraves of the Holy Roman Empire to do it alone, but if some powers joined forces, they would have already become powerful enough to compete with the Habsburg. From a religious point of view, I think that Protestant had become the alternative Christianity to Catholic. That means Protestant could compete with Islam on behalf of Catholic. The daughter of John Sigismund and Gabriel Bethlen married in 1626. Supposed Gabriel Bethlen and Prussia already in contact in 1614. John Sigismund and Gabriel Bethlen may have thought of sandwiching the Habsburg from the north and south. I have looked back while inserting the history of the Holy Roman Empire into the history of Hungary and Transylvania up to the Treaty of Xanten. I would like to conclude the history of Hungary and Transylvania's preparations for the 30 Years' War. This time is over. Thank you very much.